Welcome back to Oshkosh Today. Thanks again for joining us. Now we're sitting here with our final guest of the show today, the Oshkosh IceHawks head coach, Wes Holiday. So Wes, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So the Oshkosh IceHawks, I don't know a lot about the IceHawks. Maybe give us a little bit of background.
We're in our 7th season now, and we're a co-op between all 3 schools here in town. Mm-hmm. And we also have an agreement with all the outlying schools, Winneconne, Berlin, Ripon. And we actually have one kid from Rosendale, Laconia High School right now.
Really?
So.
And that's a little bit different for some compared to other high schools, that it's, you know, all these different high schools together.
Yeah, you know, obviously it's a smaller sport numbers-wise than football and basketball, so we don't have enough for our own teams at every school. Plus, we don't have a rink at every school, and there's a lot more infrastructure needed for hockey than there is for football or basketball. So. And
it is actually kind of cool that you guys have all the different high school players to be able to intermingle like that and get to know each other in that way.
It is, when we get a lot of students from all the schools at our games, and it kind of puts a hold on the Northwest rivalry because they're all there cheering for the same team. So. Right.
Well, it's that's a good thing, I think. Put a little end to that rivalry there. And we're nearing the start of the hockey season. You've got a scrimmage coming up, I believe, as well as your first game against Arrowhead. It'll be the IceHawks.
Some team in Milwaukee,
versus the Warhawks, my team from my hometown, Heartland Arrowhead. And what are you expecting for this season?
We expect a lot from this season. Actually,
yep.
We have a very senior-laden team this year. Most of our key positions are seniors. I think we've got 7 or 8.
Oh wow!
So we're gonna be a very good team this year, and we expect. We've told the guys already goals are a conference championship. And we're in a very tough sectional with the Green Bay teams, but we want to make some noise in our sectional. We want to be sectional final. So we've put some pretty ambitious goals in front of our guys for the year, and we're hoping they can hit them.
And you've been having practices already, so you guys are well aware of those goals.
Yeah, they've been having their informal ones. Our formal season starts on next Monday.
Okay.
So.
And then we had our schedule up there right now, the Arrowhead game. We've got a lot of home games that people are able to come see. Where do the home games take place?
We're at the Oshkosh YMCA over on 20th Avenue on the west side of town.
So easy to find.
Easy to find. The big building, there is a rink in there.
Somewhere in there. There's a rink.
But we got seats about 1,000 people, so we can fill it up and get rocking. It's a fun time, fun place to be.
Yeah. And as a coach, what drew you to the IceHawks, the Oshkosh IceHawks, as a coach?
Pardon?
What drew you to the team to coach this team?
I've been involved with hockey in Oshkosh since it started back in 2003. I was working at the YMCA. I was coaching the high school club team long before they ever became the IceHawks. Stepped away when my son started playing so I could spend more time with him. So, I've been involved now, going on 10, 11 years with hockey in Oshkosh. So when the job opened up, I was an assistant actually before that, so when the head job opened back up, it was pretty natural for me to slide in.
And your son is currently on the team right
now
as well, and he's what position?
He's a goalie.
Okay, how does that work out with the family?
Oh, that's
ties?
Fun. Yeah, that's a great dynamic there because there's no blurred lines between dad coach at all. Everything's just rosy. So, yeah, we've struggled with that a little bit. Obviously, I'm rather intense, and he's pretty laid back, so. That I'd like him to be a lot more fired up about it, but when he gets that way, he doesn't play his best. So it's taken quite a bit to get that dynamic straightened out. I think we finally got it figured out now that it's his final year of hockey. So
good.
It only took us 12 years. So.
Well, there's always college to worry about.
Yeah, that's
too,
true.
Right? And I used to intern for the Green Bay Gamblers, and they're in hockey, your performance, and in any sport, your performance on the ice is just as important as your performance off the ice. And the IceHawks do a lot outside of the rink as well.
Yeah, we do. We're starting a new campaign this year with the Salvation Army. We're going to have our guys helping out there on Saturdays throughout the season. Mm-hmm. We try to do as much stuff as we can during the off season. Obviously, with our compressed schedule during our season, we get real busy really quick. But during the off season, we'll try to get them out as many places as we can. Mm-hmm. And then, we also have a couple or one big event that we have every year called Pink the Rink, and this year it's actually going to the Vince Lombardi Center. And we're focusing not just so much on breast cancer, but on rare cancers in general. And our guy that's setting that up is working with the I believe her name is Lisa Moore Foundation. I may have gotten that wrong, but it's a player for the New York Rangers. His wife has a rare form of cancer, and he started his own foundation in her name. And we're working in conjunction with them and trying to raise, get a lot of neat items from the Rangers and from the NHL for our auctions, and then all the proceeds that we get are going to go to the Vince Lombardi Center.
That's amazing, and it really sets a good example for in hockey and in a lot of sports. There's the little ones that come to watch, and they're really role models in that aspect.
Yeah, they are. We get a lot of support from the youth club, and our guys are always kind of amazed at just how much the kids look up to them. Because when the guys on our team were going through the Ice Hawks weren't around at that time, so they didn't have that goal to look forward to. And now the kids they love coming to the games. So they'll still be standing 2 or 3 deep on the way down to the locker room, waiting for high fives from the guys. So it's really neat to see how much the youth club has embraced, the high school team.
Mm-hmm. And if you're a parent of a little hockey player and you want to eventually get up to the Ice Hawks level, the Oshkosh Youth Hockey Program is a great place to start.
Yeah, it is. It's the Oshkosh Warbirds. I don't remember their website off the top of my head, but if you just Google Oshkosh Warbirds, hockey's a unique sport. Unlike football or anything else, you can't start in high school and expect to.
No.
That whole skating thing really throws a monkey wrench into it. So the earlier they start, the better off they are. Most of the guys actually on our team now were some of the initial programs that the Y ran 10, 11 years ago.
Wow.
They all got the same start when they were 4, 5, 6 years old, and this is the group that's coming through now. So
that's amazing.
It's been
the
fun
chemistry
to watch.
must just be awesome.
It is. It's a really special group.
Mm-hmm. And you said you got a lot of seniors on the team this year, and you do have a senior night. Maybe you can just brush on that a little bit.
Yeah, it's our second to last home game against Fond du Lac. Is senior night, so it's going to be a great game. We beat them for the first time ever down in Fond du Lac last year, so I know they've got this game scheduled or circled on their schedule. I'm sure they want payback, and then but it's a chance for us, again to honor these guys that have come through. They really were some of the building blocks of hockey in this city,
yes.
and obviously with my son being a senior too, it's going to be a special night for sure.
Definitely, and you can find all kinds of information on the Facebook page as well. That's just Oshkosh Ice Hawks. I'm not sure if you have a website.
We don't. There's a website called Wisconsin Prep Hockey.
There you go.
That they do a fantastic job organizing everything statewide for high school hockey. So we just piggyback right off that.
Yes, and so you can find schedules, pictures, updates, all kinds of stuff on either social media or on that website.
Yep.
And then, one more thing is, what is your favorite thing about coaching the Oshkosh Ice Hawks? I mean, it's really the only high school hockey team here in Oshkosh. So do you find a little bit of honor in that?
Oh, yeah, way more than a little. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've played my whole life. This sport is my life. It's my religion. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for the sport. So to be able to give back in this manner for me is a huge honor. Mm-hmm. To be the head coach of the high school team here in town. Like I said, it's just a huge honor for me, and I'm thankful for this opportunity, and I love every part of it.
Wonderful. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming in today, and good luck at that Arrowhead game. I might have to make an appearance at that one.
We'll get you a split jersey, half Oshkosh, half Arrowhead.
Perfect.
If we can. So.
Yes, then I can just cheer for the winning team. Right?
There you go.
So thanks again, Wes, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.